maybe today more than ever, as an organization, you really need to connect to reality, right? And reality means you connect to people. That means the customers or whatever you offer, to understand what they actually want, to have a purpose as an organization. And internally, for the people who make the organization, to understand better, to enhance and produce better processes internally so that people are actually can work the best way they can. Why are you not closer to reality as an organization to actually create impact?
I haven't got a clue.
What do you think?
I haven't got a clue. No, I mean, I'm like you. I want it to be a magical moment. And God knows I want it to be over. There's a lot of suggestion that we're going to be dealing with this for a year or so. And I hate to use the word that will help, but relative to the transformation, you would have to be pretty deaf, dumb, and blind not to have it change you. And you will be surrounded by people who become ill. You may lose a loved one. And you hope that's a transformational thing. And you hope, since you are an intelligent person, that you will bring that into your working life. I'm a little angry at myself right now. And that is because when I look back, and I'm talking about specific words in the English language, I have not used, I've used the people stuff, I haven't used the word community enough. And I'm becoming a nutcase, and I want to be more and more of a nutcase on two dimensions. First of all, an organization is a community. And if you think about it as a community, you won't think about it quite so much as an organization chart. And secondly, relative to your point, particularly about customers, is I've stopped using the word customers, and I now use the word customers and community. As a small business person with, not tiny, I mean, that's incredibly important too, but let's call it that 50 or 100 person organization. I'm a community member. I'm important to the community. I owe things to the community. And, I'm just, as I said, and this has come out of all this, I'm a nutcase about that word. And, with any luck, it'll stay that way. Will there be a transformation or not? I really don't have a clue. I am a born pessimist, which surprises some people. And as are you guys and probably a lot of people, I am reading a lot, and there is incredible confusion in the data. But if the economic situation gets as bad as it could get, I don't know what the hell's going to happen, socially, politically, or otherwise. There was a Medium article a few days ago that went around and got a bit of fuss. It said charmingly, it's all over for the UK and the United States. Other people may pull out of this thing, but not the Brits and the Americans. And unfortunately, the argument was not entirely specious. We do have the problem of the two blonde guys who are running our countries, but that's for another day's effort. Two blonde guys with really bad hair days every day. I haven't got any magic, and as great as you all are, neither do you, but we can hope, and we can do our professional best to and you probably have had more practical experience in the last 90 days than I have. There are people who have risen to the occasion. and there are people who haven't risen to the occasion. There are people who are pushing their WFH teams for productivity, and acting as if life is exactly the same as it was, except you just don't happen to be in the office. But there's got to be some transformation, but it's not going to be as much as I want, and as from judging from our last few minutes together, as you guys want. But once again, we're not going to change everybody, and relative to what the three of us are doing together right now or with our lives, maybe we can help a few people and catch a few people who are on the cusp. I don't consider that as a loss. I consider as a win. I really do buy the Israeli thing, assuming it's true, that if you can help a small number of people have a slightly different view of the way they work in the world, God has given you a great gift in that regard. And I'm not a religious person, so I guess it's a lowercase g God.